should I stand?
It's right here.
Oh, this is perfect. That's great.
2026 Big Ten champion Mitchell Mesenbrink, your third Big Ten championship. How are you able to continue to evolve your game to stay ahead of Caliendo after 8 matches against him?
I think it's thinking of the exact opposite. Not really focusing on one person. I'm focusing on getting better in a wide range of technical aspects, strategic aspects, all different kinds of facets of your wrestling. I'm a psych major, so maybe some of that, like psychology stuff, and just getting better in all around combat sports and being a gladiator and just getting better at that.
I believe you lead the country in bonus points. Is the Hodge Trophy on your mind at all headed into the national tournament?
So I think it's like cool, especially like growing up with Ben, and you walk into the AWA every day and you see the Dan Hodge Trophy right there. But at the end of the day, that exact Dan Hodge Trophy has all the little arms on the guys broken off, and it's just collecting dust. So I think in that perspective, I'm very, very well aware of what that trophy is going to do. Just the same of all the other trophies that someone gets, they're just going to collect dust. So I think beforehand, when you put things into perspective of what things really mean, no win and no amount of trophies, or for that matter, money, or whatever, is gonna, something so futile as a medal is gonna fulfill you. So I think it's putting that into perspective and just understanding that I just want to have fun. I want to enjoy what I do. I don't want to look on my life and be sad because I'm not having fun.
What about this pursuit is fulfilling then for you, if it's not the medals?
Yeah, I think the big thing is relationships, and relationships with my coaches and my teammates and my family and my friends, and then I think above all else will be God. And I think it's just interesting. This past year, my best friend Sam Herring, he was like, you went and you didn't get what you wanted, and you went and you got what you wanted. So what do you want this time? And this time I just want to have fun. I really want to just enjoy it, and it's been great this weekend. Got to sit in my hotel room with my dad and my mom and just like enjoy. I got to stay in my bed and just like things like that, and be grateful for those little things.
Yeah, to be able to do this here at home with that crowd on your side, what did that mean to you?
It was fun. I think that, we're talking about fulfillment, and one of the biggest things that I want to do is, and that I know that's going to fulfill me, is God and my relationship with God, and the relationships that God puts in your life, and the thing, the path that He tries to use you as a tool, because we're all, used by God, and every single person on the planet. So I think being here in whatever, way that fits in His plan, and maybe it's, signing someone's shirt, or walking into my favorite cafe and someone sees me, or this morning I was so lucky to go to church, my mass, the mass that I go to, and see people that, like no matter what happened today, like we're gonna wake up tomorrow and I'm just gonna be me, and I'm gonna, eat breakfast and do every single thing normal if I won or lost. So I think it's putting that in perspective.
You and your 9 teammates are going on to NCAAs. What does that mean to you, and to be able to do it with those relationships by your side?
Yeah, I think however way I can help make it, so maybe some of my teammates, whether they think, because I am getting on the older end, it felt just like yesterday, it was like guys like AB and those older guys were there for me, Carter and Greg and those guys, but now maybe I can help them how those older guys helped me. Anything else?
I have one.
Yeah.
You talked about having fun. What are you most excited for going into nationals?
Having fun. No, just kidding. Probably just constantly, every time you step out there, it's an opportunity to get better at wrestling, or kind of put on display of what it means to be yourself, or what it means to be a tool in the way that you should be used. And I just want to enjoy that. I had said, my best friend Sam said, it's like I went and I didn't get what I wanted, and I went and I got what I wanted. So like, what is it that I want to do? It's like, I just want to have fun and be with my teammates, be with my family. You don't get, who knows when the last time you get to go out there and wrestle. And so I just want to go out there and wrestle in a way that I know that when I look back, that I tried my absolute hardest. And right now, if I was done wrestling today, I know that every single time I stepped out there, that's exactly what I did.
Mitchell, you're probably in the back getting ready, but I'm sure you know the score of PJ Duke's match by
Yeah,
now.
savage.
How impressive is he in your
Savage.
mind?
Yeah, I think it's a strong testament to the coaches that we have and the people that we have. The men and women around our program and the things that they continue to do for us and the families that we have. And it's very, very refreshing. I think wrestling and wrestling rooms and practices have that dungeon kind of like aesthetic to them. And I think we're so lucky that our room and our coaches and the RTC athletes around us are so young that we can see little guys, little guys and girls running around and little kids where it's like, we think it's so important to win a wrestling match. What about like the dad or mom that's just like trying to, wake up every day and be a good mom or dad? Like that's the thing that's going to be important. Like we think this is so big. Like it's going to, one thing that Coach Kale really says is that anybody, when you look up at the wall of our NCAA champions, most of them are not living off their NCAA championship. And I think those coaches are really good at, our coaches are good at, especially with young guys or the old guys, everybody in between, like, you see a guy like PJ that can go out there and bring it, and you're going to see it with Marcus, and he's going to be able to go back, and in 2 weeks he's going to go out there and he's going to be an animal, and he already is an animal, but you know what I mean. He's going to be able to make it happen, and I'm very grateful to be part of Penn State because I know it is, as humbly as I can say it, I do think that the 10 guys that do get to wrestle for the Nittany Lions, it is a coveted, and it's a notorious, spot to be in. And I think that comes with gratitude and just, again, like, why would you not enjoy it? Why would you let it, be a burden? Have fun, go do it. You're wrestling for I believe he's the greatest college and RTC coach of all time and all of our other coaches. So it's great.
Having that positive environment that you talked about, how does that allow you to be creative in your wrestling?
Oh yeah. Well, think about, like, I really like music, and so when you're trying to write, musicians or artists with different, what's it called? It's not a form, but different types of, painting or coloring or clay. Like when they have different forms, it can't be like a rushed or this is a forced product. And I think that's another thing that it's like we're just always trying to get better. So if it's like 2 weeks, man, like time's ticking, you better be maxed out and your best. It's like, yeah, but like that's just not real. And so, especially if you're wrestling all year round, and then most of the guys on our team are. And so it's just, again, it's making sure that you enjoy it. And I'll say the last thing. One of our coaches, Coach Clay, his dad's an artist, and he was saying, right, when you have a designated like stop time on a practice or a project, it seems like it's a little bit forced, and it seems like it's a clocking in 9 to 5 kind of thing. But the best artists, right, there's no time on the end. It's just you come in and you have fun and you work on it. And obviously, it's just not all. I'm just keep on saying have fun. It's not just all like rainbows. Like obviously, there's hard times, and I'm well aware of that. But I think coming out on the other side and enjoying it, and trying to be that artist, like you're saying, it's a creative act. Good.
Congrats,
Thanks,
Mitchell.
guys. I appreciate it.